Hello G. Welcome to Mouth Open, Logic Shut, episode 4.
Did you get your vaccine?
It is not available anywhere. I tried in 4 different places. Nobody knows when it will be available. A complete disaster by the government, I tell you.
The government? What does the government have to do with anything? It's an international shortage.
International shortage. Whenever something goes wrong, it is either international shortage, as you say, previous government, or Nehruji. Is there anything that this government is responsible for?
What can Modiji do if there's no vaccines in the world? He has tried so hard to get the vaccines, but the rich countries are not giving them to India. And don't forget, we have big population, so it's very difficult.
Man, the rich countries have nothing to do with the situation in India. Most of the vaccines in India were going to be provided by the Serum Institute of India, and the next provider was also Indian, Bharat Biotech.
Well, listen, if they are not fulfilling their promise, what can Modiji do?
Well, then why did Modi ji open the vaccination on 1st of May for everyone? If he didn't have vaccines, he should not have asked people to get vaccinated. He opened it for everyone, and now people are queuing up in large numbers with no vaccines in sight.
What are you talking? I got mine at a private hospital. You can also go to private hospital, no problem.
Exactly. I mean, if you can spend over 1,000 rupees per person, not everyone can afford that.
Hey, listen, those who cannot afford must go to the government centers. The vaccine is available for free there.
But I just told you there is no vaccine there. You queue up for hours only to be told that there is no vaccine. And even in private hospitals, there is a shortage.
Hey, listen, we are in India. You get used to being in queue. Patience is the key.
Well, even after staying in queue, you don't get the vaccine. Reminds me of the demonetization queues.
Then don't stand in the queue. Use the government vaccine portal. That's what it's there for. Register online. Use the app. Be smart.
Be smart, like the smart cities. Ha ha ha, what a joke. The portal crashed on the first day itself. I tried registering like thousands of other people. हर चीज का ऐप बनाने से काम थोड़ी ना बनता है. ऐप चलना भी तो चाहिए. And even if you register, there are not near enough vaccines.
Oh, okay. Listen, let me tell you the truth. Okay. The truth is, you don't need vaccines. Nobody needs a vaccine. You just drink gomutra, cow urine, and you will be fine.
Really? Then why didn't you drink cow urine? Why did you get a vaccine?
I can't believe you're stooping to personal attacks now. You are jealous. You are jealous that I got the vaccine and you did not. It is people like you who are destroying India. Modiji is right, I tell you. Modiji is right. There are people who don't want him to succeed. People like you. He works day and he works night. And what does he get? He gets nothing. Shame on you.
Are you completely nuts, mad? People who can't get vaccines are enemies of the country. And people who were supposed to provide them but failed shamelessly are great.
And listen, we have huge population. It is an impossible task.
Everyone knows that the population is huge. It hasn't happened after 2014. This is not some information that has just arrived. The fact is that the government had declared that India was in the end game of the pandemic against all scientific evidence. The Prime Minister and his cabinet were busy holding election rallies in Bengal and other places. They didn't pay attention to getting enough vaccines.
You are a liar. We have the world's largest vaccine program, the world's largest.
World's largest, right? Which has vaccinated a total of how much of the population? 3%. 3%, I say. Wake up, man, from your sleep, your slumber. The claim of being vaccine guru and the world leader is useless if after all this time we have only managed to vaccinate about 3%, only 3% of the Indian population.
Listen, we will survive. We are strong. India will win this fight.
And how? Well, you are okay. You had your vaccine.
But for the rest of you, there is always the cow urine. Sometimes it happens. We end up following the wrong guy or the wrong path. It is hard to admit when we were wrong, but it is self-destructive to continue being part of something that we have discovered was not right. We all make mistakes. Let's not continue to make them because of ego or embarrassment. Let's not help the dishonest use us and manipulate us. It's all right to use our brains. We all have one.
तेरे राज का खात्मा चाहता हूँ, तुझे फिर न देखूं मैं यही चाहता हूँ। तेरे राज का, तेरे झूठे वादों पे दुनिया बसा के, तेरी झूठी कसमों से सपने सजा के, मेरा तो लुटा सब कुछ तेरी वजह से, मेरा तो लुटा सब कुछ तेरी वजह से। मैं तुझसे हमेशा की, मैं तुझसे हमेशा की विदा चाहता हूँ, तुझे फिर न देखूं मैं यही चाहता हूँ। तेरे राज का,